So the Chicago Bulls completely blow out the Houston Rockets. And when I say blow out, the Bulls blew it out. After the first quarter, the game wasn't really close. Like, the Bulls had a lead throughout the whole game, controlled the whole game. Even if the Rockets went on a little run here or there, the Bulls completely outclassed the Rockets. And again, the Rockets are a bad team. If they're not the worst team in the league, they're at the bottom 3 in the league. Like, they're going to be a high draft lottery pick this year. So this is one of those games that you're supposed to win. Now, you can lose to any NBA team in the league. Again, it's the NBA, but this is a bad team. And the fact that the Bulls lost the first time was a travesty, right? So the Bulls did what they had to do this game, remembering the loss that they had to them the last time they played. Again, they only played the Rockets twice, so they split it 1-1. So this was a great win by the Bulls. It was a great game, fun to watch. Wasn't too competitive, but I liked how the Bulls did what they're supposed to do. If you're a great team, you're supposed to put away bad teams and have a lead the whole game. So this was great to see. And Lonzo, man, we got to get into our boy Lonzo. Lonzo played 35 minutes, had 5 rebounds, 8 assists, and 19 points. Guys, I think Lonzo might be in full rhythm. I think, remember, earlier in the season, I said it takes Lonzo around All-Star break to be in full rhythm and play like an All-Star. We might be seeing All-Star Lonzo. Lonzo might be in full rhythm. Like, he's the last 3-4 games, he's averaged at least 19 points, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. So we might see fringe All-Star level Zo. Now, I'm going to take you guys down like memory lane. You guys remember when Lonzo was with the Pelicans? And right before the NBA bubble, Lonzo played the best basketball of his whole career. He was averaging like 24 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds. And the Pelicans won 13 out of their 15 games. Like, Lonzo was just playing crazy. I think we might get that Lonzo, guys. I'm starting to see it. Lonzo's playing with a certain rhythm. He's playing with a certain confidence. I think Lonzo, he's doing his thing, because the production Lonzo's giving to you is leading to wins. 8 assists, 19 points, 5 rebounds. Like, Lonzo, he's flirting with a triple-double every game, and I'm liking what I'm seeing so far from Lonzo. Like, so I think Lonzo might be in full rhythm. So this was a great win by the Bulls. And guys, we gotta talk about Colby White. Colby White had a season high 24 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, and he played 32 minutes. Now, as we're talking about Colby White could have this good game, and then the next game he might blow it, right? What I like to see from Colby White is the fact that he's increasing his trade value, because right now Colby White's trade value has to be at an all-time low. When I say all-time low, I mean all-time low. Like, are NBA teams looking at a Colby White? Like, Colby White is not like a Christian Wood, or not like a Sabonis or a Miles Turner, where you're hearing around the league, or a Buddy Hield, where their names are constantly in trade talks and, you know, in trade packages, and teams are trying to see what they can do to get these players or whatever the case is. And now, again, as fans, we won't know too much about that. It's probably like a front office thing, but I don't think many teams Colby White is on the radar per se, right? So Colby White has to increase his averages. He has to play good, so he's appealing for a trade, right? A lot of people are like, yo, we prefer Colby White to sit. Io is, and I agree, I love Io, but Colby White has to increase his trade value. So this great game by Colby, scoring 24 points. Yes, Colby White can be that 6th man. Colby White can be that scoring punch off the bench. He could be your Jordan Clarkson, right? So this was a great game by Colby, but more so to increase his trade value, because again, Colby White, he can score. He could play make a little bit, right? But sometimes the basketball IQ, sometimes the shot selection, I like rookie Io over Colby White, if I'm just being honest. Colby White, great player, right? But I'd rather take Io over Colby. So Colby scoring his season high 24 points. I'm hoping that other teams on the league take notice and say, hey, listen, this dude's in trade talks and trade packages. You know what? We want him. Him in a first round, get a fringe all-star or all-star, or whatever the case is. Or hey, maybe we can build around a Colby, or whatever the case is, right? But I'm glad that Colby had a good game, and hopefully he can string these games up, because the trade deadline is approaching. And what the Bulls need, they need size. They need a 4 or 5. They need a wing or a center that can play defense, set screens, box out, rebound. They need a good role player for the team, a veteran, whoever you want to call it, right? But that's what the Bulls need. So I'm glad that Colby's finally playing to his strengths, right? So great game by Colby. And guys, we got to sign Alfonso McKinney. I say waive Alize Johnson, right? Sign Alfonso McKinney, because this dude has championship experience with the Warriors. He's played with the Warriors, playoff runs, seasoned guy, can shoot the three, play defense. I remember back in the day when he was with the Warriors, I honestly thought that Alfonso McKinney was next up. Like, he was playing great, and then for whatever reason he found himself damn near out the league. Like, he's in the G League for whatever reason. And that's why I always told Lonzo, or Lonzo fans, yo, never get too comfortable. Like, you could be in the league one day and then you could be in the G League the next day. Like, the NBA is still full of politics and luck too. Like, look at Isaiah Thomas. You could be in the league one day and find yourself out the league the next day. Look at someone like a Carmelo Anthony, Hall of Fame player, in the league one day, out the league the next day, right? So when Lonzo was going through these bad streaks and, you know, some of the fans were trying to excuse it, I'm like, yo, guys, it's unacceptable for Lonzo to score 0 points in a game. Completely unacceptable. It's unacceptable for Lonzo to give you triple singles every game, right? It's unacceptable for Lonzo to shoot under 50% from the free throw line, right? And Alonzo stands were coming at my neck and saying this, and then I'm like, yo, guys, Lonzo can easily find himself out the league if he's not careful. Like, so I'm glad that Lonzo's more aggressive. He changed his shot. You know, he's made an effort to improve his game, because you can find yourself in the league and find yourself out the league. So the fact that Alfonso McKinney was in the G League, I say the Chicago Bulls should sign him, right? Waive Alize Johnson, keep Alfonso McKinney, because the production he's giving you, shooting the three, playing defense, right? I say you're getting Alfonso McKinney on a great deal. It's a dude that has playoff experience, been with the Warriors culture, knows what winning is like. I say he's a great piece to have, and I think that they should keep him. And even the 10-day contracts, they have like multiple players. I can't even go down the list, but Devon Johnson, Tyler Cook plays 17 minutes, give you 11 points, right? So, you know, I was just seeing great things. Alex Caruso got hurt again, right? I think this has something with his foot. I don't know, man. But the thing is, this is happening to every team in the league. If players aren't out with NBA health protocols, they're injured. So Alex Caruso, he's injured again. I say Alex Caruso, just heal up. I think we're getting enough. In fact, this is the most points we got off the bench this whole year, right? So Alex Caruso, heal up. Hopefully we get more players out of the NBA health protocol. I think by next week, everyone should be out. So heal up, rest up, because we're going to need you in the playoffs. And Lonzo hasn't gotten into this protocol nonsense either. That's so surprising to me, but I'm glad to see it, because this allows Lonzo to play his game and he's in full rhythm. I thought that week off was going to hinder Lonzo a bit, but Lonzo's playing like, you know, he must have worked on his game during that week off stretch where they didn't play games for like a week. He must have worked on his game, fine-tuned a few things, because he's playing great. So I love to see it. But guys, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? The Bulls play again on Wednesday. They play the Raptors. Play the Raptors again Wednesday. This should be an easy win by the Bulls, because again, the Raptors are below 500. The same thing with the Rockets, below 500. In fact, these next stretch of games, the Bulls have it kind of easy. They're playing a lot of below 500 teams or winnable teams. So again, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. The future is looking very bright for the Chicago Bulls. I can't wait to see them turn up. They're the second seed, and shoot, if they keep playing like this, they may be the first seed, right? Very impressive string of wins. Again, these were home games, so far their home stretch is like pretty good. Great production from everyone. Again, this is a game that they were supposed to win, but they lost. So this was a great revenge game by Lonzo. Great revenge game by the whole team in general, right? So hopefully the Bulls, they sign somebody. I really like JaVale McGee. I think Tristan Thompson would be a great pickup. So if you could package a Colby White for one of those guys, throw in Alize, maybe Troy Brown, whoever, to get some type of all-star, fringe all-star, or a great role player that fits what the team needs, I say do it. But again, it's your boy Frauds Envy. Guys, agree with me, disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. It's your boy Frauds Envy. Guys, I'm out.